so here's the two sides, and what we've done lately is, well, we cut this area out from the original plan. That'll give you some place to climb up without having to go another 16 inches, because it's a pretty tall project. It's 6 foot from here to the floor. We also added the feet, and we're not done yet. And you can see some of the welding here that we did was we capped a 2-inch by 1-inch piece right here, 1 by 2. And then the 3 by 2 intersects. We could have just left the floor and the 3-inch piece as the bottom, but we wanted to give it more stability, so we put a rail or a ski on the bottom. And as you can see, we've started welding it. We're going to do a continuous weld all the way around. But one of the things that you should be aware of if you're welding metal is that metal warps. So if you really heat the piece up, you can expect a lot of warpage, and it can twist your project into a pretzel. So you want to stitch weld whenever possible. You do short inch, inch and a half welds and flip to the other side. You do that on all 4 sides so that when it does heat up, it doesn't twist out of shape. And then you give it a chance to cool, and then you fill in between the spots. If you rush it, you're just going to end up with a pretzel. So now we're working on the bottom rails. These are the L-shaped pieces right here. And what we've done is you just put a piece of 1 inch by 1 inch square underneath it. If you don't, that L-shaped piece will tend to just fall over like that. So you don't want that to happen. So just put it over another piece of 1 inch. It becomes a 2 by 2. Then what we're doing is we have a 1 inch piece here and a 1/2 inch piece there. That's going to space it up so that this 1/2 inch piece is flush on top. Because this is 2 inch, so you got 1.5 inches plus the 1/2 inch piece. It'll be flush, and when we weld right here, it should be a nice flush weld. And we're just going to do that all the way across here. We got 19 cross braces, and we're going to box them in and weld them on all 4 sides. It's really not necessary to weld on all 4 sides, but you know what? We're just going to go ahead and do it anyway. It looks better, and there's no sharp edges for the kids to stick their fingers on. Okay, so here's what it looks like now, and we have to do the desk. So there's the brackets there. That's the back brace, and that's how the side bolts to the front. And I use those little T-nuts. I don't know if I showed you those, but I'll show you what they look like, the packaging. This is the side where you get up on the bed. So we're going to do the desk next. And that's going to be an L-shaped desk. It'll be anchored here, down there, down there. There'll be a short bracket right there. And then the L-shaped part is going to be hung from here with a couple of chains to support it. But this thing is so sturdy it doesn't even flex. So no worries with the kids. Okay, so here it is. It's coming along, and you can see the desk. Now on this side where we've got the strap, it's going to be suspended by a chain from probably the same mattress support. And on this side, down here, you can see there's a couple of tabs with those T-bolts. Now there's going to be one additional support, and that support's going to be on this back corner here. Even though this is about 5 inches off, what we're going to do is we're going to have another T-nut, or probably 2 T-nuts down here, and then it's going to go up to this corner right here, straight down. Well, actually, it's going to be an L-shaped bracket. It'll come either straight back here and then down, or we'll go L-shaped down there and then up. But I'm thinking straight down here. We're designing some of this as we go along, but it's come a long way. And after we do that last bracket, it'll be time to break it down for paint.